Okay, down to almost nothing. That's right, all the 20-footers are gone. I got rained out. Let me put it to you this way, boys and girls. It's been raining here every day. And I mean, not a little bit of rain, a lot of rain. So I had to quit yesterday at 1. It's 1 today, 1 o'clock already. Looks like it's about ready to rain again. And anyway, that's just we're in that season. Now the gutter guys have been here. I just told them to put all their trash and their gutter crap in the back of the dump trailer since I'm going anyway. And let me tell you something about gutter people, man. Wow. They were in, and now this is a complete job. This house had 0 gutters except for this little crappy one that was on the front. They pulled that off. I helped them cut 2 holes in the deck since I'm the one rebuilding it anyway, so they can run their downspout. But let me tell you something. They put all this up. Now let's walk around and I'll show you what my work is, but I want to show you what their work is. Now you just keep looking at all the gutter work. And then I want you to guess, which I'm going to tell you anyway, how fast they did this. Okay? All right? This little one here, plus they drilled it down. I won't show it to you, but they drilled it down through the deck. And which is stupid because I'll show you this also. They ended it right there. So that means there's going to be a big washout right underneath the foundation, which is not cool. But, you know, I'll deal with the homeowner. We'll put a piece on there and run it out to here. But this is all one piece. Okay? All one piece. They rolled it out of this machine in one piece, and 2 guys put this up in 10 minutes. I lie to you not. They put this one gutter up in 10 minutes. I want to tell you how fast these guys were. Two guys. And I helped them a little bit on, you know, cutting the deck. But there he goes. There's another one right there. All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, here's the multiple choice. Did it take him? And I'll put the answer. What I'm going to do is I'll put the answer in the comment, in my comment down below in this video. Okay, but before, and don't peek. I know you're going to peek. That's what you guys do. All right. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gutters, okay? All one pieces with downspouts. Here's your options. 1 hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or 3. Pick one of those times and I'll tell you who's right. Don't look in the comment, but that's where I'm gonna put the answer, all right? I might even do it in a foreign language or something, who knows? But anyway, that way you have to search for it, you know, Expedia, whatever, some sort of, you know, language, you know, the interpretation. But anyway, I'll figure it out. We'll have some fun with it. But I just want to, but you know, think about it this way. Between 1 and 3 hours, these guys were done. Okay, they put this stuff up, 2 guys. As soon as they came in, they dropped everything on the ground. Boom, 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 boom. They are out of here. Okay? All right, guess on that. Now, let's look at my shed. That's right. I want you to stare at this closely. None of this was here. Okay? Just that 4x4 and that 4x4. That's it. Now, also too, the width between the pickets was too far, okay? All I did was insert another picket in that gap. And yes, there's a bunch of them up there, but the bottom line is now it's well within code because it's like 3 inches, okay? It's not even much, but that's how I played this. That way I didn't have to tear everything apart because everything was put together with screws, little screws. I don't want to go through that drama and trauma. Okay. Here we go. Now, cross bracing. This is all that needed to be done here because there's no post on this corner because it's built in. This is built into a header. Okay. See, that's legal. You don't need a post against the house. But this addition, this whole thing is an addition, okay? So that corner, this corner was not supported, and this is where I had my big dipping problems, was right in here, okay? So I sunk that post, braced it up against the main header board in here, and nailed it that way, okay? So I have strength. So in other words, these two are joined together now. These two sections of deck. And then blocked it, of course. But this will go a long ways in making this rigid. Now I've already sanded the outside of this, getting ready for paint. But the only problem is everything is so wet. The wood is so wet. Okay. Now, the deck. Oh yeah, the deck. My favorite part. Exactly 12 20-footers, which were cut down to 18. Okay. Then I made the last transition strip on this edge because, remember, I told you this thing is bowed. And it wasn't in the budget to tear this entire deck off, okay? And rebuild the subframe, resync the post, get everything in line. This was not in the budget. I know a couple people commented it would have been just as easy to pull the post, blah, blah, blah. No, it would not. It'd be a lot more work, a lot more money, and the bottom line is I would be rebuilding this entire extension, which when I talked to the homeowner, that was definitely not going to happen. It was deck boards, pickets, and paint. That's all he wanted me to do, okay? That's all he wanted me to do. I took the initiative and told him, and see, this is how you clean up that edge of that board. See, when you got masonite, that when you pull these boards up, they peel a little bit of the bottom of the masonite. So that's a nice, smooth, clean, little quarter round molding that I cut out of a board and stuck it there. So that makes it look real nice and pretty. Now, of course, this has all got to be stained. This is air dried, but again, this is saturated. It'll never hold paint. I might go as far as even replacing these 2x4s. There's only 3 of them. Just go ahead and get these off of here. But I don't know. Again, still not in the budget. But there you go. That's how you do it, man. And remember, this was completely out of code. Completely out of code. And we're so far out in the country, in Youngsville, that nobody gives a shit out here. I'm telling you. You think that, oh God, you're going to have a bunch of inspectors come roaming by. Nobody comes by. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Nobody comes by. This place has been sitting here for 30 years. Do you think for 1 second that anybody ever got gigged? No, they don't give a shit. And you can go to every single house. Well, you can't see them because, like I said, we're way out in the middle of nowhere. There's houses all up in here, but all this stuff is built like this, man. This is older homes. This is like a massive improvement. A massive improvement. I mean, what can I tell you? And believe me, that deck ain't going nowhere now. It ain't going nowhere. And plus, too, all the new joists I stuck in there and braced everything. So, like I said, it's gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up. Oh yeah, it's gonna hold up. I'm telling you. Boy Scout, how you doing? Boy Scout honor. Boy Scout honor. It ain't going nowhere. Now, my next challenge, since I'm really losing a half a day every day. So I'm only working the first day I worked 6 hours. Then the second day, 4 hours. Today, 4 hours. That's it. Now I got to run to Sherwin-Williams, get some super paint, because I'm going to paint the handrail, the top part, white, okay? I thought I had some in the van. I don't. Because I was going to start painting now. Because the next part of the project is this. Now that all the mechanical repairs are made on the front deck and I don't have to do anything to it, and the kid that lives here can now exit the front door, this is the next project. And it's pretty obvious. Wherever the really dark crap is, right across here, that is coming out. And that's the new section that's going in. And it's all put down with screws. It's a mess. It's sinking here really bad. I mean, really sinking. It's all messed up, man. That's all I can tell you. Because this gutter was leaking the entire time. But that's my next project right there. And you can see this deck is wore out. Like I said, I'm gonna put bleach on it, and I'm gonna stain the pure crap out of it in oil. Just roll it on as thick as I can and let it be done. Now, my in the morning project is reinforcing 4x4s into these corners, okay? This is so out of code, it's not even funny. So 4x4 is going in there. One's going right there. Probably one there too. Definitely pulling this 2x4 out here, putting a 4x4 in there. 4x4 in there. 4x4 in this corner. And that's already got a 2x4 against the house, which is fine. That ain't going nowhere, it'll stay. Okay, so this is pretty much all I have to do. I just got to put a bunch of 4x4s in here, and then I'm pulling these 2x4s here off, because these are all shot. They're funky, nasty. Funky, nasty. You can see it. Funky, nasty. Oh yeah. But, and you know, I mean, I can go crazy. There's a rot spot right there, you know. But again, not in the cards. The homeowners got 3 houses. They got 3 houses, and this is for their son, because apparently he can't go out on his own with the kind of job. He's got a factory job. He actually makes pretty good money, but he can't go out and afford to buy a brand new house in the city of Raleigh. It's too damn expensive here. Way too expensive here. And don't ever let anybody fool you. And I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world and the rest of the economy and, you know, wherever, what city, state you're in. But the bottom line is here in Raleigh, nothing changed. Nothing has changed. This place is still crazy. It's slowed down just a little bit, but not much. Not much at all. Oh no. But there you go. Cute little house. Cute little house. All right, I got to go do some shopping. I need deck boards, which I didn't bring enough. I thought I had enough deck boards to do this entire project, but really, all I had, I brought those 20-footers and a bunch of 8-footers, but I've already, again, not enough lumber. You always need more lumber, okay? Well, that's cool. But I think this turned out fine. It's going to be safe. It's going to be sturdy. It doesn't wiggle. It doesn't move. It's extremely rigid. And if it came right down to it, and if an inspector came out here, he'd pass it. This is no big deal, okay? Now, you guys might have your opinions on that and saying, oh, you should have done it this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, all that shit. The bottom line is this has been braced and it's still fine. So once it's all stained out, you can put lattice across the front here, get it all cleaned up, painted, stained, and this thing will look like a brand new deck. And that's my story. and I'm sticking to it, boys and girls. Y'all leave those comments down in the section below, and thumbs up, like, share, smash that bell for future notifications, because that's the only way, if you know there's going to be another video coming out. And all I can say is hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend and enjoyed yourself, had fun. Now it's time to be back at work, and that's just the bottom line. So I'll talk to you guys on another video, and I'll also see you guys tonight in the comments. I'm out of here. You know me. I'm Mr. Fix-All, and also my channel is called Prepper Life. That's right, Mr. Fix-All, but I'm also Prepper Life. Y'all have a blessed day. Out of here.